I'm gonna stand up.
It's a night we all waited for, especially this guy.
I knew the pandemic would be over when Flow Rider took the stage. I'm ready. Are you guys ready? Hit like and subscribe. Flow Rider's coming. Yeah!
And the party was on.
Philly, you came to party.
Star sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson breaking her silence about competing in the Summer Games, tweeting, "I'm sorry I can't be all Olympic champ this year, but I promise I'll be your world champ next year." The 21-year-old accepting a 1-month suspension after testing positive for marijuana.
So I texted my mom, "Hey, are you guys okay?" Thinking, they're fine. And then the message went from blue to green in iMessage, when it doesn't get through. So I knew something was up.
His mother, Bonnie, and father, David, lived on the 9th floor of the tower. They were splitting time between Florida and New York. But home was always Northeast Philly, and later they moved to Holland, Bucks County. Bonnie went to Temple, and David went to Penn.
One of my favorite things to do with them was to kind of walk around Philly, to go into the city and hear their stories.
As long as we can be out, we're going to be out.
Elsa started making her appearance at the Jersey Shore early this evening. The rain came down and the jackets came out.
I was coming home from work, and when I pulled up, like the whole pole, the wires, everything was completely on fire.
Jamie Wright and her neighbors stared at the fire right outside their doorsteps. Firefighters rushed to 56th and Pine in West Philadelphia after a transformer became engulfed in flames. They tell NBC10 it was most likely caused by a quick-moving storm earlier tonight.
This was how Cagney Matthews' day ended. Carried out of his home by Mount Laurel police officers as protesters pelted him with anything they could get a hand on. Protesters gathered on Matthews' lawn, enraged over multiple social media videos intended to be shared that went viral.
Keep backing up. Back up. Keep backing up. Don't touch me.
In this one, you could hear Matthew repeatedly hurl racial slurs at a black neighbor.
People out here because they're angry. People saw the video.
In the end, police arrested him, took him into custody, charging Matthews with bias intimidation.
At a funeral procession in Lower Merion Township, hundreds of firefighters gave one last salute to Sean DeMunk, a 35-year-old Pinwin Overbrook Hills fireman who died battling a fire on Monday. Sean's wife, Melissa, said in 2018 her husband turned down an opportunity at one of Canada's top firefighting academies to support her career. The two moved to the U.S. when Melissa got a microbiology fellowship at University of Penn.
He believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. He picked me up when I fell down, and he always knew how to make me smile. I lost my future with the person I loved the most in this world.